All right, fans, it is championship night in Savannah. Mike Tingle here. It's time for Georgia and Georgia Tech, the championship game of the Memorial Health Hockey Classic. It all comes down to one game here tonight, and we have it for you right here at UGAHockey.com. Joey Fisher manning the video board, doing a fantastic job with everything. As always, again, I am Mike Tingle. We are about set to go here tonight. A quick recap of your starting lineups. First of all, for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, starting tonight on defense, number 2, PJ Stapleton, number 21, Hunter Gall. Starting tonight on the left wing, number 11, Drew Baker. On the right wing, it's the captain, number 19, Mike Zaucha. And centering the two tonight will be number 12, Tom Porter. In net tonight for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, a player that has given Georgia fits in the past. It's number 30, Nick Rice. Now the starting lineup for the Georgia Bulldogs tonight on defense, leaving number 3, Joe O'Donnell, a couple with number 5, David Rosenberg. Tonight on the left wing, it's number 11, Jeff Gillen. On the right wing, number 29, Scott Valdez. Good to see him back with the team. And at center tonight for the Bulldogs will be number 22, Scott Stubbs. In net tonight for the Ice Dogs, it's number 1, Harry Curbo. Should be a whale of a test out there tonight. Harry Curbo going up against Nick Rice, a couple of guys who are fighting for a position on my ballot for the all-tournament goaltender. A couple of goalies that have had outstanding games. The shutout for Nick Rice in the first game against Florida State. Harry Curbo only gave up 1 goal against Florida, and we are set to play. It's the opening puck drop in Savannah. Capacity crowd on hand tonight. We are underway. The Ice Dogs control. Rosenberg up ice on the right wing. They try to slam it inside the Georgia Tech end, but the Yellow Jackets very quick to recover things. Stapleton has it, passing this one back up over the near boards. Cross-ice pass. Georgia giving this one a look. They're going to slow this thing down and wrap it around the end boards. Back to get it is Rosenberg. He is being chased down there by Zaucha. Intercepted. One-time chance. Fanned on the effort. But Georgia Tech still controlling around the end boards. Trying to feed Zaucha down low again. And it's going to be wrapped again back down low behind Curbo. Rosenberg giving chase. Over to meet him is Tom Porter. And Rosie clears down the length of the ice. That will be icing with 19:20 left to play here in period number 1. No score. Georgia and Georgia Tech. You have to watch out again here tonight. They're having the same problems with the ice that they had it last night. Again, the cuts have not been especially good. And in the warm-ups, a lot of these players had problems holding their edge, particularly the 2 goaltenders in their respective creases. Face-off down, controlled by Georgia. Mike Williams going to dump this one back behind his own net. Georgia Tech giving chase. They will control. It'll be Whitney Yu that has it taken away by Rosenberg. Intercepted, though, back at the point by Georgia Tech. The Jackets still trying to go, still trying to control this one as the player is taken down there. Players falling down left and right. A Georgia Tech skater has lost his glove. As again, the players are going down all over the place. Brian O'Connor lost his edge. Now he's chasing after the puck. But Georgia has it. It's Bassano rubbing his man off the puck, but he still gets the worst of it. Georgia holding just inside the Tech zone around the end boards. Back to get it there, Zaucha for the Yellow Jackets. And Tech just trying to get it up and out. Whitney Yu, cross-ice pass, and the Jackets will dump this one all the way in. That might go into that glove that's sitting back behind the net. But Georgia gets it before things can get interesting. Georgia Tech changing things up back behind the play as Georgia tries to take advantage. Can't do it there. Briette standing his man up as the puck is still loose over there. And it'll be cleared all the way back over there in the middle of the neutral zone where Georgia Tech will try to decide what to do with it here. Around the inboards they go. Thinking about changing things up on defense. They do not. Georgia controlling now. Scott Valdez battling for it. It'll be taken and cleared the length of the ice. And that will be icing. Wickstrom there just blasted that one out of there. And another quick change for the Dogs. Both teams going to mix things back up. Connor Kelly on the ice for the Bulldogs. Couple with Robert Manlove. Andrew Weiss on the ice with Scotty Valdez. Lee Bosma also on the ice. He's over on the far side. It'll be Weiss in the face-off circle for Georgia. He'll be scoring off of Dan Sweeney. 18:10 left to go here in period number 1. They're just now tending that glove that got knocked off. We're set to go. Sweeney and Weiss in the face-off circle. Coming out to Curbo's right. The face-off is down, won by Georgia. Back behind the net it goes. Manlove rubs his man off the puck. Down he goes. Dietrich's still going to chase after that one. And they're going to try to work this one through the zone. Scott Valdez has it. Given up to Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech with a quick shot. Never made it on net. It's still loose and Lee Bosma has it. It'll come back the other way. Bosma's going to bring this one across the blue line. Trying to get to the red line. He's on the ice. Great pass to Weiss. Weiss skating in, but Georgia Tech is quick to intercept that puck as Weiss rides his man into the boards. All the way back out to the blue and to the red. Lee Bosma reset the offense. Back to Kelly. Kelly to Valdez. He'll be hit hard and Georgia Tech will regain control. 17:34 left to go here in period number 1. It is a scoreless hockey match as Georgia goes offside. It's the championship affair of the Memorial Health Hockey Classic. Georgia and Georgia Tech, a couple of teams that are 3 and 4. Georgia Tech number 3, Georgia number 4 in the southern standings of Division 3 in the ACHA. Face-off coming out near center ice. Seaton in the circle there for Georgia. They'll square off with Zauchen. The face-off will be taken by Georgia Tech. Intercepted quickly, though. Here come the Ice Dogs. McAfee with a shot. Save made by Rice. Rebound on the ice, and it comes down to the near side. Mike Williams has. He'll chip this one into the middle. Cleared out by Georgia Tech. Can they go on the attack? They cannot. Joe O'Donnell's going to chase this one down into the corner. Playing this one back to Seaton. Seaton with a long cross-ice pass. Intercepted, though. Zauch has it for Tech back in front. There's Porter. Porter trying to get a handle on it. He's going to control, try to throw it in front. Nobody home as the puck sails through the crease. Tech has it over on the near side. They throw a shot on net. Save made by Curbo. Rebound's going to be poke checked away by Mike Williams, but the Dogs can't clear. Tech still in the offensive. There's a shot. Great glove save by Curbo. Harry Curbo flashing the leather. And it is still a nothing hockey match. What a save by Harry with 16:50 left to go here in period number 1 as both teams change things up. Georgia Tech is going to keep their line mostly intact. Zauch is still on the ice. He's getting a lot of ice time for Tech tonight. That is a guarantee. Wickstrom in the circle for Georgia. Zauch in the circle for Tech. Face-off down, won by the Ice Dogs. Rosenberg has it. He'll skate it back behind his own net. And eventually clear this one up and outside the zone where Tech will reload their offense. Just trying to get something established, trying to get some penetration with control. Most of the penetration, though, has come on the Georgia Tech end tonight. They have been on the attack all night long as they dump this one in, and will change up lines. Zaucha off the ice, Whitney Yu on. Long cross-ice pass, nobody home there, and Georgia Tech will regain control. Taken by O'Leary, pinned down over the far side. I believe Ryan Briette is mixed up in all that. Referee's going to make him move it, and they do. O'Leary comes away with it. He'll skate it back behind his own net. Wickstrom chasing for Georgia, and the Jackets have it. There's a turnover. Loose in the slot. Wickstrom with a backhand save made by Rice, and he covers this one up. 16:07 left to go in the first period as things starting to get a little bit chippy after the play. Oh, it's Georgia Tech at its finest, folks. It's only going to get better from there. Both teams changing up the lines. Bosma on the ice out there with Weiss, Robert Manlove, Connor Kelly, and Scotty Valdez. Weiss in the circle again for Georgia. Face-off is down. It's going to be controlled by Georgia Tech. Back behind the net, Weiss working on his man. And the Jackets control, trying to get this one up and outside the zone. O'Connor has it, moving this one up very quickly and rubbed off the puck very hard. Big number 21 for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Another big hit behind the play as Manlove gets taken out. Takes a lot to take out Manlove, and Georgia will control. Connor Kelly has it. He's going to dump this one over the near side. Scotty Valdez ridden hard into the boards there by O'Connor. And this will be intercepted by Georgia Tech. There's a slap shot redirected by a skate. O'Leary giving chase, so is Connor Kelly. And Georgia clears it back down the length of the ice. Georgia Tech regaining control over the near boards. As Zaucha dumped that one in on Kelly, and Kelly's going to send it right back the other way. Chasing it back down the length of the ice. We have 15:23 left to go here in the first period. Georgia changing things up on defense back behind the play as the Jackets attempt to break out. Moving up is Whitney Yu. Yu centering pass, intercepted though. It'll be taken by the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Backhanded shot over the top of the crossbar. And there's a broken stick on the ice now. And Georgia Tech is going to have to mix things up over the other end. Taken now by Georgia as Weiss clears it over there. Right to left, and the Jackets will send it right back at center ice. A lot of good scoring chances for Georgia Tech here in this first period. As Nick Rice is going to look at this one. Big number 30 for Georgia Tech. Plays the puck back to his defenseman. Moving this one along, the Jackets have it. And they're banked this one along the near boards, and it's going to go down the length of the ice. Should be icing. They're going to wave this one off, though. 14:40 left to go in the first period as Joe Dahl ridden hard into the boards. Seaton's going to bank this one up to Tim McAfee. McAfee takes his man down hard from behind, and Georgia Tech will regain possession once again. It's Paul Dietrich controlling back over the near boards. Georgia Tech moving in. Georgia trying to play this one very defensively. Huge hit in front of us. Joe O'Donnell flattening his man, and Timmy McAfee comes away with the puck. Stage has it, centering this one. Nobody home. Seaton has it for the Dogs. Long cross-ice pass, and there's nobody there at the other end. Puck playing along at the blue, at the red. Georgia Tech will just chip this one in. They'll try to change things up. The Dogs trying to catch Georgia Tech napping. They don't quite realize it, though, and Georgia slows it down inside their own end. Perhaps the Dogs looking for a change of their own. Joe O'Donnell has it. Cross-ice pass over to Scott Stubbs. Intercepted by Tech. Taken back over to Mike Williams, though. Williams can try to get this one outside the zone. He does. Over to Tim McAfee. McAfee's going to wrap it around the inboards, and the Dogs will change. Georgia Tech, great opportunity to catch Georgia, changing things up. Can't do it, though. Moving all the way in, right to left. Big number 17 for the Jackets. That's Joshua Christinger. He couldn't get it done as the puck is loose in the near boards. The players just playing the body there and not the puck. It is going nowhere. Ref's going to have to blow this one dead. He's going to make him move it. Still hanging on to it. Still hanging on. That time it's just melting off the clock. 13:22 left to go in the first period as Georgia clears it the length of the ice. They are going to call this icing if it makes it. And they wave it off at the last second, though. Georgia Tech will come back the other way with 13:10 left to go here in the first period. There's a big slap shot. Curbo got a piece of it. Still on the attack, though, the captain, Zoucha, taken away by Habermel. Habermel moves this one around Baker. Will be taken by Steele. Back over the near boards, right in front of us, played by Zoucha. Rosenberg is on him. Puck loose, free in front. Baker thinking about giving chase. There's a shot. Stick save made by Curbo. And will be taken by Rosenberg as Baker's down on the ice by the puck. Rosenberg cross-ice pass to Steele. Here come the Ice Dogs. Steele moving it up across the red, across the blue. Trying to get around his man, Christinger. Can't do it, and the puck will be cleared all the way back down the length of the ice. 12:38 left to go in the first period. We are scoreless. It's Georgia and Georgia Tech from the Savannah Civic Center as the Ice Dogs will ice the puck. Well, Harry Curbo has been tested repeatedly here in the early going. He has come up with flying colors there at this end, still looking sharp. The footwork has not been too much of a problem just yet. Again, the ice has looked very rough for, well, both days of this tournament. We'll see how it looks by the time it's all said and done in the third period. Getting set for the face-off, coming out to Curbo's left. As Yu's going to get thrown out of the circle. No, he's going to come back in. Yu and Wickstrom. And the face-off is going to be down and controlled by the Ice Dogs. Cleared back out to center ice, giving chase. David Bassano, the captain. He can't get there in time. Stapleton's going to control for the Jackets. There's a loose shot in front. Save made, though, by Rice. Good opportunity for the Dogs. Nothing doing. We have icing. 12:14 left to go here in the first period. First good scoring chance for the Ice Dogs here. As Rice give it a good solid look there and then send it out to the neutral corner. Again, 12:14 left to go here in the first period. Boy, the attendance here tonight, fantastic looking at this crowd. We'll talk about more of that a little bit later. Face-off coming out to Rice's right. It's won by Georgia Tech. And here they come very quickly up over the near side. O'Leary has it. He'll wrap it around the inboards. Georgia giving chase, though. Pinned down hard, O'Connor. And there's a, big pass in front. Nobody home in the slot. And Stapleton's forced to chase it down back at the red line. Cross-ice pass back to Pat Kelly. And a blind pass there. Good job by O'Leary coming back to the puck to regain possession for Georgia Tech. And now Georgia controlling over the near boards. Puck loose at the red line. Chip back over. Be taken by Yu. Yu drop pass. Another cross-ice pass as Georgia Tech will change things up on defense back behind the play. Matter of fact, they're going to go for a full line change. Georgia resetting the offense. Connor Kelly controlling at the goal line. Banks it along near boards and soon will go down the length of the ice. He'll wave off the icing as Brian Wickstrom couldn't quite get there, and Georgia will change things up. On the ice now, Joe O'Donnell, Mike Williams out there, Andrew Weiss as well as Weiss plays this one back behind the net. Stapleton's going to give it a look. He'll take the puck away from Rice. Georgia Tech controlling over on the far side. Big hit, Joe O'Donnell setting his man down. That's going to be a penalty, though. And we've got our first penalty here tonight. It is going to be a high sticking call on Joe O'Donnell. So Joe just decimated his man there. They're going to say got him high with a stick. If anything, I thought it would be a charging call. But again, Joe O'Donnell will sit down for 2 minutes. And here will be a tough test for the Bulldogs as they'll go on the shorthand for the first time tonight. With 11:10 left to go in the first period, we are scoreless. Georgia and Georgia Tech. Again, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. My name is Mike Tingle. Everyone tuning in back in Georgia, back in Athens. Some folks listening into Atlanta as well. Joey Fisher doing a great job as our engineer, also taking care of the video production for us tonight. So Georgia now on the shorthand. The Jackets will go on the attack. Slowing things down, they're going to run a set play as they wrap this one around the end boards, going right to left, taken by Rosenberg. Rosenberg's going to try to get out, can't do it, held in by Zoucha. And it's loose over in the near boards. Porter back to Zoucha. Zoucha's going to skate this one up to the point. Slap shot, didn't make it through traffic, and Georgia gets a clear there. Heads up play by Seaton. Rice way out of his net to play it again. We're not playing NHL rules here, ACHA. They play by standard college hockey rules. The two-line pass is A-OK. The goaltenders can play the puck wherever they would choose. You to get the puck back behind the net. Cross-ice pass. Here come the Jackets. 10:25 left to go here in the period. 1 minute 15 seconds left on the Georgia one-man disadvantage. Rosenberg controlling. He tries to clear it up and out. Can't quite get it there. Timmy McAfee crushes out into the boards. It'll be cleared down the length of the ice. Georgia changing up their penalty killing unit. The Jackets skate up from behind their own net. Less than a minute left to go in the power play for the Yellow Jackets. Big hit there as Wickstrom sends his man into the boards. Taking a look at the referee, no call. You holding back behind the net. You sending back to the point man. Zauche is thinking about winding up, thinking about it. Drop pass back there to Gall. Gall's going to skate this one back to Zauche. Zauche tried to chip it in front. It was redirected and taken over the far side. Cross-ice pass redirected by Brian Wickstrom. And a chance for Georgia. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Cross-ice pass for Balsma is intercepted. Here comes Wickstrom now. It's being played back by Georgia Tech. They just dumped this one in. Georgia doing a nice job killing off their first penalty of the night. 25 seconds left in the PK as Havermel blasts at the length of the ice. 9:28 left to go here in the first period. The final 15 seconds ticking off the clock as both teams change up lines. Back behind Kerbo, back to get it, Robert Manlove. Manlove didn't even see the puck, still can't find it. He finally plays it along. Back over to Scotty Valdez. Rode hard in the boards, and then he's pulled down. And now it'll be Andrew Weiss. Weiss with one man to beat. That'll do it for the penalty kill for Georgia. We're back to five-a-side hockey. I'm not sure if Georgia Tech even got a shot on their first power play of the night. As the Jackets skate this one in, intercepted though, taken away. There's a chance, number 17 shot. Great save there by Kerbo, covering up the 5-hole. And the puck is still loose, and Weiss has it. Weiss is going to slow it down, try to find a head man to pass it to. He hits the captain, David Bassano. Bassano moving in, left to right, backhand shot. Goes just wide of the net, and oh, big collision down there. As Valdez hit the net, also got a piece of Nick Rice. Rice is okay. I'm sure the net is fine as well. 8:43 left to go here in period number 1. No score. Georgia and Georgia Tech. As the players get set for the draw. Looks like they're going to hold this one out to Rice's left, just outside the Georgia Tech zone. Will be John Seaton in the face-off circle for Georgia. Seaton had that hat trick last night against the Gators. And he has shown out here tonight. Face-off down, controlled by Georgia. Mike Williams has it, drop pass back over the near boards, tried to hit Seaton, couldn't quite get it there. We played along, cross-ice pass intercepted though by Georgia Tech. They're going on the attack. Big number 44, Dietrich rubbed off the puck. There's a weak slap shot, gloved down by Kerbo. He covers up, and things get interesting in front of the net. Got to protect your goaltender. You keep those Yellow Jackets away. As we refrain from some of the ugliness here, you can hear the Georgia Tech pep band playing in the background. It's part of this fantastic Savannah event. Some people love him, some people hate him. Face-off coming out to Kerbo's left. The draw is down and won by the Yellow Jackets. There's a slap shot, goes wide of the net. And we played along over the near side. Christinger sends it down low. Tried to hit stage, can do it, intercepted by Georgia. Here come the Ice Dogs. John Seaton, we were just talking about him. He'll move in, cross-ice pass there. There's a shot going just wide of the net, though. That was, I believe, number 10, Tim McAfee. Had a good opportunity there for Georgia. Couldn't land that shot. They'll be backhanded back over to the near side. Intercepted, though, by Georgia Tech. They'll play this one up. 8 minutes left to go in the first period. We're scoreless, Georgia and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. John Seaton has it. Seaton over to Connor Kelly. Long cross-ice pass. Nobody home. Will it be icing? Yes, it will be. 7:48 left to go in the first period. Coming in, Harry Kerbo has been Tister Bealey tonight. He's looking sharp. Nick Rice has not faced nearly as many shots at the other end, but we've had a similar showing for him tonight, playing very strong at the opposite end. Again, we might be having a problem with our video feed here tonight. It is not you, it is us. We'll try to get that back up just as soon as we can. If we cannot correct it, we will go down for a second and get you to load the next file just as soon as you get an opportunity to do that. As when we played along over the near corner. Mike Williams rubs him off the puck. Zauche has it, intercepted though by Georgia. Scott Stubbs has it. Stubbs is going to play this along, cross-ice pass. It's another length of the ice. That will be icing, and now we're going to change things up here as well. Make sure you load part 2 of the first period right here at UGAHockey.com.